Jim Clark. Jim Clark was considered the greatest racing driver of his generation, a two-time Formula One world champion whose smooth, effortless style made the impossible look easy. On April 7, 1968, the 32-year-old Scotsman was competing in a relatively minor Formula 2 race at Germany's Hockenheim circuit. He had nothing to prove. Clark already held the record for Grand Prix victories and was at the height of his fame. The conditions at Hockenheim that day were miserable. Rain fell steadily, creating treacherous sections of standing water around the high-speed forest circuit. Clark was driving his green and yellow Lotus 48, a car he hadn't raced before. On the fifth lap, as he approached the fast walled curve section at approximately 150 miles per hour, something went catastrophically wrong. Witnesses saw Clark's Lotus suddenly veer left without any apparent attempt to correct. The car left the track at full racing speed, traveled across a grass verge, and slammed directly into a stand of trees bordering the circuit. The impact was so violent that the lightweight car disintegrated. The monocoque chassis that was supposed to protect Clark was torn apart as if made of paper. Clark sustained multiple fatal injuries in the impact. His neck was broken, his skull fractured, and his chest crushed. The official cause of death would later be recorded as a broken neck, but the trauma was so extensive that any one of several injuries would have been fatal. Though a doctor reached the scene quickly, there was nothing to be done. Jim Clark had died instantly. News of Clark's death stunned the racing community. Fellow driver Graham Hill later said it was like turning off the sun. If Clark could be killed, a driver whose precision and skill seemed to make him untouchable, then anyone could. His body was returned to Scotland for a quiet funeral, attended by family and close friends. The sport's greatest driver was gone in an instant. In a minor race few would have remembered had it not claimed the life of a legend whose talent seemed limitless.